Table.
Table, 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 table.
Oh, god damn it, no.
We
I
were
showed them
talking
that
about
video.
table.
I showed him that video between this episode and the last episode.
Yeah, so
No, all we were doing is just talking about tables all day.
man, I fucking love
was the
tables.
was the New Dog City
For-
statue always
for-
there?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I don't remember seeing that.
Where were you the last, like, 5 episodes?
But look, I fucking love tables. Alright? 4 legs, wooden top.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over this music.
And now,
Suddenly
sorry, I
Dark
oh
can't-
Souls.
god damn it, Edgy.
No,
God
sorry, I
damn it,
can't,
Edgy.
I can't hear you over the sound of frickin' Monster Hunter
Christ,
or
Edgy.
or Elden Ring in the background. It's way
Christ,
too
Edgy.
loud.
Yeah, that's way too goddamn loud.
Okay,
That
to
is
be
way
fair,
too goddamn loud.
to be fair, I'm expecting you guys to put it on 10% like I always do. But yeah,
Okay, I was just crazy. I was just not noticing it because I actually looked back at episode 10 and yeah, it's there. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Mario's dead now.
yeah,
Can we
suddenly-
just talk about where the fuck did this dragon come from? How did Bowser tame it?
Dark Souls.
Don't question it. It's Dark Souls.
I'm still questioning it.
Well, okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the story of Dark Souls 1 is that it's like all happening in some sort of painting, and in the
No,
Mario
that's the
universe.
DLC. That's the DLC of 3.
Well, point is, there is something about Dark Souls and paintings, but guess what? There's also something about the Mario universe and paintings. So what's stopping Bowser from drawing like realistic looking dragon and jumping in a painting and dragging it out of the painting?
Man,
Just
man,
really-
Bowser has some really good artistic abilities.
Yeah, I should probably commission
No,
him.
this is a dragon that Junior made using that goddamn brush.
No, Bowser used Junior's brush without him noticing.
I don't know how.
Parents, dude.
Nintendo's established that Bowser's actually a pretty damn good dad.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's not nosy. Like other parents.
Well, he is nosy because that's also one of the whole things about the... Yeah, I kind of assumed that I had to only get one at a time, so of course I fumbled on this one. But it's established that Bowser is nosy, because one of the things that the parental controls video points out is that, you know, parents want to know what kind of games their kids are playing. Even though...
And Bowser finds Junior playing Bayonetta.
Well, I've always found it kind of a weird concept, because by the time kids reach an age where they can buy their own games, that's kind of the part where parents shouldn't be worried anymore about the kind of games their kids are playing. Like, if you're... And I know that age ratings are like a thing, but if your kid has like an age where he can go online and buy a Grand Theft Auto game, I
Then
mean,
what's the point of age ratings?
yeah.
They only really existed because frickin' parents were so concerned about, like, you know, violent video games and all that shit.
Oh,
Not
no.
so much
Oh, no.
parents
Oh,
as
no.
it is basically politicians.
Oh no, Night Trap is teaching me how to trap and kill women.
Oh no, Mortal Kombat is teaching me Kung Fu and shit.
No, Mortal Kombat teaches you how to freeze people and then rip out their spine and their head.
And by that,
like
And by that
that's
logic-
realistic. Like you know, like it's realistic.
but by that logic, if I play a lot of Gran Turismo, that doesn't make me like a professional driver.
It doesn't make me
That's
want to commit.
infinite.
It doesn't make me want to commit Grand Theft Auto.
Driver doesn't make me a good driver.
Yeah, Drive to San Francisco doesn't make me be able to take control of random people against their will. Drive to San Francisco is weird.
I forgot that was a plot point.
Well, to be fair, he is in a coma.
True.
And it was, I think Driver was made in the same engine as Destruction Derby.
Checking it real quick. Which Driver?
I think the first one.
The
Okay.
tutorial?
No.
No, the first...
I mean, yes, but yes, but actually no. If it's not from like the same engine, then it definitely
Oh wait.
it definitely took some liberties from Destruction Derby.
Yeah. I mean, look, I still want to play the first Driver. I actually got it on my PS3 like way back when, but I could never get past that fucking tutorial.
Nobody could, because it's a really big fucking learning curve.
Well, the whole point about the tutorial is that you learn how to play the game, not that you're already expected to know the game's mechanics. That's the thing that pissed me off about it. Yeah, I got kind of distracted trying to get all the moons in his kingdom, even though it's an in-between. There aren't even purple coins in his kingdom. So why?
Yeah,
so why couldn't this just be a bit of Bowser's kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about before Monty Python showed up.
We all just shut up because of that.
Yeah.
Because all our editing skills are so good.
But yeah, looks
and
like
somehow that repaired the Odyssey.
yeah, like fucking Dragon Lightning Blast, irreparably damage.
Stone.
And how many
Irreparable
moons do we
damage.
need? How many moons do we need to fully restore it? 3.
3.
1.
Well, a multi-moon, so that's 3.
Yeah.
But also 1.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Okay, since we had to since Edgy had to put up Monty Python, let's bring up this. In the Mario Kingdom, who would be Lancelot?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Would it be Luigi or would it be Wario?
Luigi.
I'm pretty sure that Wario would probably, I don't know, like, would he be Merlin?
No.
Wario would not be Merlin. The fuck?
No. No.
Neither would Luigi either. He doesn't. I mean, Luigi could fight. He's.
Fuck no. If
No,
Luigi's Merlin, then everyone's
you know
dead.
what? You know what? I got it. Wario would be the Black Knight.
No, I think anyone who's going to be the Black Knight, it's Waluigi.
No. I legitimately see Wario with like his arm chopped off, going like, "This mother scratch." I cannot do.
Although I
Wario
can
voice.
run my beauty, my bridal boutique with just one arm. Fuck you.
It's just a flesh wound.
Also,
I need
I'm
to
gonna
watch
straight
Holy
up
Grail
say
again.
this. This is the best Bowser's Castle ever. I love the Japanese aesthetic they go with this. It looks so damn good.
It's pretty interesting, but I don't really see Bowser as a weeb.
Shogun?
It's just it's the frickin' Shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't see Bowser as a weeb.
Fuck you.
Like I don't. Look, all I'm saying is that I don't see Bowser playing Neo, and once again for the YouTube automatically generated subtitles, that's Nioh, not Neo.
You know, we could just make our own subtitles.
That's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you do it yourself if AI can do it for you?
AI is not good at a lot of
Edgy.
things.
God damn it, Edgy.
I
No,
know.
we're not getting into this. We are not getting into this.
So anyway, I started recording Palworld. No, I don't.
Anyway, I straight up enjoy this aesthetic because I've said this a lot on my streams. I think this is one of the best aesthetics ever in gaming ever.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do prefer, like, the regular Bowser's Castle. Like, if I think Bowser's Castle, I think, well, Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 8. But I feel like this pseudo-Japanese aesthetic, it does really fit well with Bowser's whole aesthetic.
I have a feeling that frickin' Japanese inspired like course from 8 Deluxe it takes a lot of cues from this.
Sure.
But I also like how the whole place has like these fiery particles, because if I'm not mistaken, isn't that like a really difficult effect to get running properly?
I think so.
I know.
I mean, I know that when I used to play Doom 2016 on my laptop, which had a 9th generation mobile GPU on it. I think
Nice.
I think it was a 9. No, it wasn't. It wasn't nice. It was a 960M. It only had 2 GB of VRAM, and it could not run Doom 2016 anywhere beyond low settings. But then when I got my 1060 and I put it on maximum, I noticed how like those fiery particles, especially in the first stage, they were kind of taxing on the GPU. So I think
that's in. Go ahead.
I do think it's really impressive that they made it run the way it did on this game.
Definitely.
Like I never encountered a single lag spike on Mario Odyssey, and it's the one thing I've always appreciated about Mario games, because if you take a look at stuff like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the game also looks damn impressive. And don't get me wrong, both games look impressive in their own ways.
In their own right.
But Mario Odyssey, in my opinion, does it a bit better by not only looking consistently good, but also performing consistently good.
I mean, that's kind of the main thing about the Switch. The Nintendo-made games work basically really well. It's just a lot of third party that people just kind of messed up on.
Struggle with.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you say that, but again, Breath of the Wild, like, if it's raining or if you're in a forest area, I'm telling you, there are parts in Breath of the Wild where you're playing at like 12 frames per second or something. And it's not that I consider the game to be unplayable, but the constant graphical oddities, I don't know, it just feels... It just feels weird.
Let's never forget the best graphical oddity coming from some Call Me Johnny's Sonic 1 review. Big the Clusterfuck.
Sonic Adventure 1 review.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what did I
fine.
say?
We knew what you meant.
And that was on Dreamcast version.
Yeah, Dreamcast version, yeah. What did I say?
You said Sonic 1.
Oh.
And there I go again.
Again!
Thank you.
Yeah, this is kind of why it took me so long to edit these parts together. Because especially in the later half, I had a lot of tumbles, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you for basically editing over that. That's like, I really hate having that type of camera angle and I'm having to catch something on.
And it be
Yeah, but there's also one other thing that that played here, and I'll get back to it when I get my next moon.
I hate the kind of camera angles that don't let you like change like the camera angle itself.
Yeah.
Like manually.
At least this game
Yeah,
doesn't.
you run into that a lot in older and PS1 level games.
Well,
I'm not really looking forward to doing the Gex commentary because goddamn it, the camera angle in some of those levels.
do you think they're gonna fix that in the Gex?
Who knows?
remaster?
Who knows? Because that's still not out.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Like, who's doing it again?
We have oh god damn it, I don't remember the name.
If I'm
But
not,
who's doing Gex?
Yeah.
Which company is bringing out the remasters? Because I believe it's isn't it limited run or
It's
studio,
limited run.
a studio by
limited
limited run. Which
Yeah, it's limited run.
which
They're doing both Gex and Tomba.
Yeah. No, but the whole thing with Gex, it kind of makes sense because, you know, Gex was made by Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix sold Crystal Dynamics to Embracer Group, and Embracer Group also owns
Embracer.
Limited Run, which I think is the publisher or the main studio behind it.
Yeah, Limited Runs is behind the Gex trilogy.
Yeah, it is one thing I'm really skeptical though about, because I feel like at this point I should start boycotting anything from Embracer, but they own like so much,
Yeah,
and it gets to a point where I'm not sure if what is and what isn't Embracer Group.
Pretty soon it'll be the same thing for Tencent.
Yeah.
That it's in America and not China.
Yeah.
Like why is it that
I saw that coming.
like why is it that the government isn't looking into Embracer? Why are they like bothering Micro? Okay, I know why they're bothering Microsoft. Anyway, look at the date.
Yeah.
You remember how I asked you to look at the date in one of the earlier parts, right?
Yeah.
I recorded all of this on the same day.
Yeah, I kind of.
Wow.
So having like I want to say 8 or so hour recording session, you can tell that by the end of this I was kind of
You're just done.
Bored.
not even bored, because one thing I do want to state is that I enjoy like 90% of this game. Probably more, but I'm just gonna say 90% for the rough estimation. But at the end, again, you can tell that I was recording for like 8 straight hours.
And you were just kind of like fire thing.
Honestly, I was halfway expecting you were just going to let yourself fall to your death.
To be fair, so was I. And I edited this episode just today, so this would have been faster.
I feel like this would be a nice, valuable life lesson for whoever is, whoever wants to do like a full marathon of the entire game. Don't.
Okay.
Take
I mean,
breaks.
sometime Johnny has.
Look. It is
not full marathon.
Look, it is doable. All right. But the reason why I was recording it all on the same day is
I look like a samurai no matter what.
Is that I think it was because in about a week after recording this, I was going on my vacation to Romania, so I was kind of in a hurry to have our next playthrough recorded. I don't know, I could be mistaken on that.
I mean, same time, we could probably just like pace ourselves and not do the entire game in one sit. I'm not talking about you specifically, Edgy. God damn it, Edgy! Why'd you do that?
Edgy!
Of course you
God
fucking
damn it,
did
Edgy!
that. We should have a goddammit edgy counter for in like the top corner.
Really shit.
I don't think computers can count that high.
Okay. I do not understand why we have humans in the store for here. Why not just Koopas?
Well, because Koopas are enemies, and why would enemies be talking to Mario?
Look at Paper Mario.
That's a separate universe entirely.
We're not playing Paper Mario.
No, it's not.
We're playing Flesh Mario.
And that's also a separate universe within. It's a separate universe. It's not part of the main Mario canon.
If you were playing Flesh Mario, you would have the bone costume on.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I hate the fact that that's really, really expensive. It's like, Christ, why? Why is that expensive, Nintendo?
Well,
quad 9 coins, really?
No, look, the one thing that I don't like is that it's kind of difficult to grind coins in this game.
Exactly. I hate when games do get a high amount of money, but yet we're barely going to give you ways to grind for the money. Like the beginning few chapters of Judgment do that. The only way to actively get money in Judgment is either random rare drops from enemy battles, or if you choose to do the batting cage.
Somebody clearly doesn't know how to play blackjack.
I don't have access to blackjack.
You're not old enough yet.
Well, okay,
I need to play more in the game to get blackjack and VR.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I know that I got to the... Like, on the Xbox Series X, I'm pretty early in the game. At least I think I'm pretty early in the game, but I do have access to the blackjack tables.
I did the first actual legit boss, and now I'm just basically doing nothing while waiting for Shintani to call me back.
Yeah. Also, for those wondering why I got the Xbox Series X version of Judgment, it's because when I just got my Xbox Series X, I was looking for games to record footage on, and because it was going to be like, I want to say 1.5 years until I would finally get access to the no, wait. No, I got my Xbox Series X when I worked for DHL in 2022, and in around Christmas 2022, yeah. But point is, it was still half a year before I would get my PS5, so I was looking for next-gen games that I couldn't find on PC, so that's why I got Judgment on the Xbox Series. Yeah, and even though I do think the game is pretty good, I mean, I think the game is pretty good, but I haven't played it past a certain point. But that's also because of a complaint I made earlier, is that all the Yakuza / Like a Dragon / spin-off games, they really tend to blend together, which is why I can religiously play like one of them, but that's about it. So yeah, Judgment I kind of dropped in the middle of the beginning of that.
At least Judgment's a good game.
It is.
Yeah.
I just hate the how annoying it is to actively get money. And at the beginning of the game, I do want to emphasize that point.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest. Go ahead.
Maybe that's also just because I don't know about you, but I'm used to the aesthetic, the mechanics of Yakuza 0, and Yakuza 0 is just like, yeah, your enemy. If you fight your enemies, it drains money.
Yeah, that's something I'm way too used to. That is something I'm way too used to.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of like, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of just like getting like a finite amount of like currency that the game just drip feeds you throughout the entire thing. But I'm also not a big fan of just like the game just overloading you with currency that you have nothing else to use it for.
So I mean the legendary styles in Zero.
I prefer the latter over the former, but both are like equally terrible in their own way, which is kind of why you should probably like, you know, blend them like together, not tend. You know what I mean? Just have like a mix of both in like the same thing, where it's not too much and not too little amount of it, just so you can get more out of it.
I mean, some games do have mechanics like that. Like for example, if you don't care about the whole villa building mechanic of Assassin's Creed 2, yeah, you're not gonna get that much money. But if you start building into Monteriggioni, you're going to find yourself getting like really fucking rich before the halfway point of the game.
Yeah. Which again, you wouldn't really know what else to do with that money aside from just bragging rights.
Well, you can buy weapons that you don't use.
Exactly. Why would you ever need like weapons that you would never use when the one weapon that you've had throughout like the whole rest of the game is like better than the rest of them?
Because of 100% completionism.
Rougher than the rest of them. Tougher than leather.
The requirement to get every single item in every single like equipment piece in the entirety of the game.
No, but in the mind of a 100% completionist, and this counts double also for Assassin's Creed completionists and maniacs, nothing is optional, everything is required.
Well, not me. I'm not that masochistic.
Okay, to be fair, Assassin's Creed 2 is a perfect. You don't have to be a masochist to 100% complete Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2, I feel like even the most casual people can 100% play it, 100% that game, and be done in 30 hours at most, depending on if they want to use a guide. Because feather hunting, yeah, that can suck my ass. I do feel like Brotherhood is the part where the 100% completionism requirements were going overboard. And I do believe that Assassin's Creed 3 made it a bit better, but that's because if you fail a optional objective for a mission, you can reload the checkpoint and it doesn't save the failed state of the optional objectives. Which Brotherhood, which introduced that, and Revelations, they do that.
Annoying.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, even though I like all three of the games of the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection, I'm glad that when I got into Assassin's Creed, I didn't play Brotherhood and Revelations. I'm glad that I just stuck to Assassin's Creed 2 and 4 and Syndicate.
Third 3 was not really that great.
I should do Assassin's Creed 2 for the channel.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Coming soon, maybe.
Well, soon trademark, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to start out with Odyssey. Oh god, and watch me just from this point on only play games which have Odyssey in the name.